Okay, Dasho Rose here, back with another video. Now on my 3DS, you may be wondering why I'm saying Dasho Rose, but that's because that's the name of my YouTube channel. But I'm recording the phone and the 3DS at the same time. This is the 3DS XL. I'm recording both of them at the same time, and there was a bunny that walked by. But we had a major storm last night. I'm basically coming out here blind, kind of trying to figure out what the major storm was. But I had to wait until I got outside to start speaking because people were still sleeping inside. But it was like a mini tornado or something. I mean, there was no tornado warnings, but it was kind of like a tornado. We had a bunch of, you can see here, I'm recording this, and you see there's my 3DS and all that. But yeah. But surprisingly on my phone, on my DS, it's kind of, well, it was blue for a second. It's not blue anymore, but the screen's a bit darker than the phone, so yeah. But I couldn't decide which one to use, so I'm gonna do both of these. Now, I looked in the window and I saw that the big tree is gone, but I don't know how bad it is, but we're about to find out. Now, I've already recorded all the edge of the woods and stuff, so, yeah. Doesn't look like it did too much in the yard, though, surprisingly. There's a big branch over there, you can see. Can't really see the... I kind of wanted to wait till 6 o'clock, but then Keegan's gonna be out here. Oh my god, it's bad. I'll have to get over there in a second. But, yeah, you can see this and all that, and... It's really bad. Like, it is super bad. But I heard a snap outside, but I didn't think it was this bad. But yeah, it is really bad. Like, oh my god, it is bad. Like, there was a major storm. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the chainsaw out here and cut all this down. Maybe we're not gonna be mowing today. Yeah, this big tree fell over and everything. But yeah, it's bad. I'm going to be doing this again with the 3DS in a little bit, but I figure I'll get my phone right now and do it with my phone, But yeah, it's bad. But that's why I do my recording. I've already finished all of it. I don't know if I got the fall on the edge or not, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, it knocked a few trees over. It didn't knock this dead tree over here, though. Yeah, I'm recording that with the 3DS. That way, in case something happens to YouTube, like if the internet quits working or something for a while, I'll have it on the 3DS. But I am going to eventually put that on there. But yeah, this is bad. Like, this is bad. Like, look how bad this is. This could grow back. I'm not sure. It could grow back. But you can see here, it's really bad. Like, if the yard's like this, imagine how bad the road is. Of course, I'm not going to video the road because I've already done that, but I may go on a walk and look. But yeah, it's bad. Like, it's really bad. Like, it's super bad. But that tree there, I'm not really super surprised that it fell over like that. I'm upset because it's another tree that's gone, but it's also an older one too, so it's not as big of a deal. These two over here are small ones. They're babies compared to this thing, but yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, it is really bad. I actually thought it fell down, but no. But I was up all night recording all this. I was up. I wasn't recording this, but I was looking outside the window, but I couldn't see the remains. But apparently that's it. Yeah, it's bad, though. This is only the yard, too. I don't know what the woods is like, but yeah. But we're gonna have to get the chainsaw and everything and cut this down. I may call Mamaw later on Facebook and show her this, because this is interesting. But this right here is why I do all this recording, because things won't last forever. But I wasn't expecting this to go, and the thing is, this tree here is still standing. It's still standing, even though it's been dead for 10 years. That is still standing, but this is not. Well, the other thing is, the wind blew it over. It didn't get struck by lightning. You can tell it blew over, but yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna record this again when it's not as dark out. But I'm gonna do that again soon. But yeah, this is a big tree. I thought this was a small one, but no, it's a big tree. But yeah, we're gonna have to get the chainsaw out here and everything, because this is just bad. Of course, we're gonna have to wait a couple days though until because the last time we cut a tree down when it was partially still alive, which was over there, it was a pain in the butt. We had to use I think it was the Subaru, which we don't have anymore, to rip it out of the ground. But yeah, it's really bad. Like, it's horribly bad. But I'm gonna go on a walk and I'm not gonna go across the creek or anything, but I'm gonna go look at this and see how bad it is. But there's the stump over there. You can see the stump. Now, of course, I'm getting this a little bit with a different angle with the phone and the DS. Thing is, the phone works better with lighting compared to the 3DS, but it's definitely bad. But we're gonna have to wait until the stuff kind of dies, because it's gonna be a little bit. But yeah, that's a big tree. I thought it was a piece of a tree. It fell off up there or something, but no. But that must have been what that thud I heard was in the house. I think I may have because I think it happened a couple times. I think I may have gotten it on video. Yeah, I got it on video. You can hardly hear it, but yeah. But yeah, it's bad. Well, I guess I'll just go on I'm gonna shut this off though for right now and then I'm just gonna record this. I'm shutting my 3DS off because I'm trying to save space on it. But basically, it's bad though in the yard. Now I'm probably gonna go to the creek and turn back around. But yeah, there's a bunch of limbs and stuff all over the place on the road. We basically had like a mini tornado is what happens. This happened before. Every so often this happens in my yard where we have like a mini tornado or something, and I call it a mini tornado because it does stuff like that, but it rarely happens at all. Now I'm gonna be surprised if that tree is still alive, honestly. I'll be really surprised. Technically the baby one in the yard is it had some branches that were like that and still alive, but I don't know. But I'm gonna just leave it. We're gonna have to wait to cut it down because it's basically still alive. So, but yeah, this happened last night. But it wasn't really loud though. I videoed a tree in the yard that got cut down and fell over. It was loud, but that was not loud at all. But I think too, it didn't. Again, the tree is still partially attached, so that big one's still partially attached. But that other tree completely fell over, and it's still alive. That one's definitely dead because it fell completely over, but it's really rare for this to happen, though, because normally it's supposed to be the dead trees that die. But just knowing that happened, that's just crazy and insane. That's really insane. Yeah, it doesn't look like it did much down here, unless it got that. I mean, I'll pull my 3DS out again if it got other parts of this road. I'm not gonna mention the name of the road, but yeah, but I don't want to really give away my location. I mean, I videoed this road too before. I mean, I've actually finished it, minus the flowers. I finished it. I could have got a little bit more of the light green leaves in the spring, but they were almost all bloomed past the creek and stuff. So yeah, there is branches all over the place out here. Kind of reminds me of that ice storm we had that one year. It destroyed Jefferson City. It destroyed it. I mean, I was actually not in Jefferson City at that time. I don't think I was. But it was really bad. I don't know if I have any photos, but if you look on Google, you can find photos of it. So Google is known for all the history. Unfortunately, they can't give away a ton of history, so yeah. But it doesn't look like there's a lot down here, so maybe the wind just pushed it over there. I don't know. But yeah, this is definitely interesting. But yeah, I was using my 3DS too, because again, I kind of want to have it on both the YouTube and my DS, just in case, let's just say, just in case the internet, we have an internet problem, because I fear in the future we may have a problem where the internet gets destroyed or something. Oh yeah, the trees over here are oh God. Yeah, the trees over here, I can't even go down this way. Okay, I'm gonna put the 3DS back on. Hang on a second. 3DS time. Okay, the 3DS is back on too. Yeah, it's blocked. I can't go this way. It's blocked. It's blocked. There's no way to get over here. Well, maybe I can go around at 4007. I don't know, but yeah, there is no way over here. It's blocked, which is making me kind of worried. Like if this happened here, what if there was a tornado? We had one in 2019 in Jefferson City, but it really didn't do much out here. It was mainly just that one area that it really did a lot in Jeff. But yeah, there's no way to get over there. And luckily the 3DS is able to pick it up now because it's brighter out. But yeah, there is no way to get over there. So yeah, it's blocked. So yeah, this mini tornado thing pretty much destroyed a lot of trees. I mean, that big one that I showed that's over by that dead one, you could only see the top of it, though, because it was kind of blocking it. That one got affected by the ice storm, though, a long time ago. And in this year, the beginning of this year, the big piece of it fell off. I think the wind finally knocked it off. And then now, it's pretty much knocked off in general. Yeah, no one's gonna get that way because the trees are blocking that path. I thought that was just on the edge, but no. And I could have probably, I couldn't have probably moved them. They're probably too heavy. I mean, I'm like SpongeBob. I can't lift a lot of stuff. I'm not very strong at all, but yeah, that's just really crazy. That said, I may call Mamaw too in a little bit because it's just bad. I mean, again, I'm upset the tree is basically dead at this point. That big one. Because I had a lot of memories with it, but at least I have a lot of videos. I mean, I have tons of videos of it. I think almost every memory card that I have, I filmed the tree at least once. But yeah, it's pretty bad though. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually still alive. But yeah, we don't want to cut it down yet until the leaves, die on it. I have a feeling it may actually die. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to call my mamaw in a little bit and show her this. But I said that tree though, there was so much damage that happened to it. It survived so much. I mean, it got struck by a lightning one year, and it survived that. And then it survived the ice storm we had. I mean, we had 2 ice storms. The second one was very severe. So we had that, but it survived that. But it was all crooked. And then, after all the tons and tons of windstorms we had, the other trunk finally fell off. And then last night, it finally gave up and was like, I'm done with life, I'm just gonna kill myself. I'm gonna let the wind take me out. But yeah, there's a lot of disasters here. I'm wondering how bad it is in other places. But yeah, it got all over the place, so it's definitely not just that one spot. I know the video is definitely longer, but this can take, I can take like 10. Well, basically I can take 10 minutes. Well, I can take not 10. I mean, I can take 30. I think 35 minutes. I can take 30 to 35 minutes. And you can see down here, it's fell over too. It knocked a tree down here too. So yeah, we had a mini tornado out here for sure. I mean, it literally knocked like a lot of stuff down. It didn't do much where we're at, but that's because we're on a hill. Well, I guess this stuff's technically on a hill too, but a lot of the trees where we're at, it's mainly gotten the ones by the edge of the woods and stuff, like that one, which I'm going to show off there. Now, I don't really want to walk all the way down back there. I'm going to probably turn back around, but yeah, it's really bad though. I know this is really probably the longest. Well, besides the Ice Age reaction that I made, this one's probably the longest I made so far. But yeah, this is bad. Like, there's branches all over the place. Yeah, we had a mini tornado out here. We had a mini tornado. So the creek is still dry too, pretty much. I mean, I guess I could go all the way up to I can go all the way up to, I don't know what I just said, I don't know. I can just go all the way up to the top of the hill and turn back around. I don't know. The thing is, I don't have a ton of space. I may just turn back. I'm not just going to turn back around. But yeah, this is just bad, though. It's like, I'm not going to lie. I didn't, like, I saw that tree fell over, but I didn't think it was this bad. But where it knocked over huge trees. So yeah, it's pretty bad. It didn't affect anything in the yard, though, surprisingly. It basically just destroyed a lot by some of the woods, but it didn't really do too much. I said the wind was really strong, though, last night, too. It was really strong last night. So there's another dead tree here that didn't get knocked over. I said, I don't think that one is, by the looks of it, that one's got a ton of limbs still on it, so it hasn't been dead as long. You know what, maybe I'm gonna shut this off right now, and I'll come back to it in a second. My 3DS, but I'm gonna run because this thing is already at. I figured I'll go up there and see if the dead trees are still up there. Because I want to go back and kind of finish showing off that one tree and see how bad it is. Sorry if I'm running, but I kind of have to do that a bit. Also, those bug bites are itching so bad, but yeah, I was up all night though, waiting to do this in the morning because I don't really like recording stuff during the weekends because Keegan's running around like a maniac and I gotta hear him running around all the time. It's just aggravating, but oh my god, it's just those bug bites too are just itching so bad. I don't mind butterflies and stuff. I find them pretty beautiful, but some of these other insects are just aggravating. So I'm wearing Crocs too. I should have probably put on actual shoes. I was only planning on doing the yard though. Oh my, I'm just itching like crazy. You know, I may make a part 2 to this, honestly. I don't know. The thing is I have to walk a bunch, and I don't really want to do that. Well, I need some time to spare until Mama wakes up completely, because I'm going to show her all this. But yeah, so I'm just gonna. Yeah, it doesn't look like much fell over here though, but that's what I thought about on the other road, on the other side of this. But it turns out that there was something that did that, but I don't know. Which I'm gonna keep this 3DS open, just in case I find something else on the road. Now I noticed the videos they basically cut when they hit 30 minutes, I guess. Like, that's what happened with the Ice Age film. Yeah, I said it destroyed a lot of trees. That's for sure. Luckily, it didn't destroy any houses by the looks of it. Yeah, we're gonna be cutting some trees up into pieces. eventually I am gonna put all of this on. YouTube though. Now I know a lot of my videos are gonna I need to talk about this real quick. That I know I've called myself Dasho Rose. I mean, technically, I am kind of female-ish inside. Mostly of the male stuff kind of is forced on me. Yeah. But I'll talk about that later on. I'm not going to go too much about that, but I'm just letting you guys know that technically I am kind of partially female inside. So yeah, that's why I call myself Dasho Rose. I mean, Nathaniel Bandy has yeah, nothing really changed up here, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to run though. And then I'll talk in a second. Hold on. I need to get back before this. I gotta be careful though, because it's very slick down here. I know I'm running a lot, but I don't want to have to make a part 2 to this. I mean, I could, but that would take forever. I'm kind of giving away my location if I do that. Plus, that's more walk I have to do. Maybe later I may if the stuff's still laying down, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be laying down for a couple of days or so. It seems like though the things that got destroyed were trees. But of course we're on the hillside though, and it looks like that this has been all over the place. The wind, I think the wind's has been scattering across this city and stuff, so it may have gotten some stuff and Holt Summit and stuff too, so I got a rock in my shoe. Oh, I hate that so much. Looks like I may actually end up having a part 2. If I do that, well, then I will just have a part 2, I guess. I'll release both of them though, and also, hold on, a rock is in my shoe. This is why wearing Crocs is just not very good for walking. Oh, my side is hurting too. Whenever I run a lot, it starts hurting. It used to not do this though, but yeah, it's in pain right now. It's in so much pain. Also, it kind of stings a bit. Oh, it hurts. I've been trying to figure out what it is. I mean, my teacher at school, Mr. Lubert, told me it may be a cramp. But I mean, I haven't always had it though, is the thing. As long as I don't run a whole lot, it doesn't usually bother me, but I'm trying to run so I don't have to deal with much of another part. But it looks like I maybe ended up doing that. I don't know, actually take that back. I think this thing goes to 35, so I may be able to get back and finish this off. Because I don't have much else to look at. I just want to re-look at that tree again in the yard, and that big one it used to be hanging over there. I want to take a better look at it. Also, it hurts. The part where my rib cage hurts. But yeah. I said my 3ES only goes to like 10 minutes. Now my 3ES, I have a big history with my 3ES. That's right, there was a bug on me. But I have a big history with it. I've been I mean, I've had this I haven't had this one for a super long time. I think I mean, my other one broke in half, and, well, I've had that happen a few times, but the black one didn't have a lot of data on it, so I'll actually probably make a video on that maybe on Tuesday. Again, I don't want to do much with the weekends because it's so chaotic and stuff. That's why I have my goals on Mondays. So I wanted to do an everyday thing, but that's going to be hard to do. Like, because I want to do a video every single day and all that. I'm not going to be doing that for a while, though, because, I mean, I'm reviewing SpongeBob and stuff, but my thing is with SpongeBob is, I don't really have a capture card for it. I think the videos are doing fine. They're getting a lot of views. They're getting quite a bit of views. And I think, again, I'm going to still continue. Basically, I'm doing a little bit of everything. And not just to find my audience, but mainly because I kind of want to do a little bit of everything. I think that's fun. I actually have a bit of original videos too, but they're not on here, they're on the 3DS. But I have one where I'm starting a journey where I film the road and stuff. I don't think anyone has ever tackled that before. I mean, you have Google, I mean, you can use Google and maybe do that like that, but my problem is with Google is you gotta pay, I think, to view the past and stuff, and it said if the internet ever crashes, then I won't be able to access it for a long time. So, because next year I'm gonna have a goal where I'm not using the internet as much. But anywho, yeah, doesn't look like any of these trees fell over. Now these trees change pretty colors in the fall. They really do. But yeah, they change really pretty colors. I said when Daddy wakes up, though, I'm gonna tell him the news, though.